Hello, welcome to Mindful Musings. I'm Dee Dee, your host. It is Friday. Ooh, this is the 12/12 portal. Major significance, although I don't think I'll necessarily talk about that because I'm not all that knowledgeable about it. Except anytime you have the repeating numbers, and especially since this is the culmination of the year, it's the heart portal. Where, yeah, we are releasing to renew, and it's very powerful energies. You've got that, plus you still have all the solar energy. And what I was pardon me, there's this little thing that brings the stool up and down was bopping me in the calf. So it's like our relationship with the sun is changing as well. It's more than just admiring the sun or getting warmth from the sun. We are now, we have been, I'm sure for quite a while, receiving codes of information and really developing more of a relationship, a different kind of relationship with the sun in terms of receiving information, being able to access the information, all the solar energies. So it's pretty fascinating. So anyway, that being said, it's December 12th. And just wanted to pop in and say hello. I've been away for a couple of days, unintentionally. And the cool thing is, although the last couple of days in the past would have been really stressful, and I could have found myself going and feeling victimhood, that just did not happen. And there's that little observer part that goes, well, why aren't you reacting? Oh, this is interesting. This is kind of fun. Just kind of going with the flow. And when an emotion would come up, just letting it come up, and then going, okay, going into worry, going into panic, that doesn't serve any purpose. Let me just come present and be the stable energy, shall I say. Okay, so nothing horrific, just dramatic. When you're a homeowner, you never know what's going to happen. So what was it, Tuesday morning? I think it was Tuesday morning. Woke up and my kitty cat Pacer usually has to go downstairs in the basement, is where she hangs out, so that I can let Sophie come out and hang out. Asia is Switzerland. I have 3 kitty cats. And so Asia is Switzerland. She's neutral. She gets along with everyone. Pacer is still territorial and kind of threatened by Sophie. So I have to keep them separated, but I always want them to have equal run of the house and all that stuff. Anyway, trying to get Pacer to go downstairs, our normal routine, so that she can, have her num-nums. And she gets down a couple of stairs and she just stops. And then she turns around and looks, because they're open stairs, because it's an unfinished basement. She looks through it and she pulls her head out and she looks up at me like, nah, I'm not going any further. I said, oh, come on, sweetie, let's go. And she goes down one more step, because I'm going, come on, sweetie, go. And goes down one more step, pokes her head through the back of and comes back, looks at me, goes, Mom, not doing it. So I was like, oh, come on, just follow me, hon. And I walked down and I turn around the corner and I'm going, oh my goodness, what's going on? Basement flooded, and look over to where the water softener and the water heater are, and it's just fountaining out water everywhere. And that was the moment of like energy surging, like, whoa. I'm like, what do? I got to get the water off. What's going on? And then looking at the valves going, I just don't have a clue, what valves to turn. I might make it worse. Where's the main water valve? And then, oh man, I better let my husband know. All of that going through. Meanwhile, slosh, the carpet, only rugs were down there, but it's just sopping wet. And oh, hello, thank you. Grounded. It's saying be grounded, Dee Dee. Bottom line, the water heater had burst at the seams and was spewing water. We got the water turned off, and then of course starts the replacing of the water heater, and then having the property restoration people come in so they can extract the water and move everything around, and we have got fans going, and meanwhile, that means Pacer is displaced, so creating my space up here so that she can still have her private space, so Sophie can be feel safe and secure, and so can Pacer. Anyway, it's all working out, and God bless my husband. Those years of being a structural engineer, he just like kicked it into gear. Checklist. Meanwhile, my thing was, okay, we're out without water. Let me go to the store and go get water so we can at least, brush our teeth and use the toilet, that kind of stuff. So it's been an exciting couple of days, and kept the humor throughout. Anyway, I just wanted to regale you with that tale, because in the whole scheme of life, it didn't matter. Yes, it matters, but it doesn't matter. I was choosing to focus on what I'm grateful for. And then I was very, very grateful that we have a house, that we have the roof over our heads, that, that my husband has had savings so that we can do the repairs. And there's still more, of course, to do. In the midst of it all, be grateful. Be grateful for what you do have. It really shifts the perspective. Yet allow yourself to have your feelings. Don't do a spiritual bypass or anything. Allow yourself to experience whatever it is you're going through in these holidays, whatever is going to come up for you, whatever is coming up for you. Do allow yourself to experience it. And then call forward your angels. I did that a number of times, saying, okay, help me out here. Team, help me out. What do I do? And when in doubt, just come into center and don't do anything until it's clear. But that's the long story of why I haven't been on for a couple of days. And now we've got like 9 fans downstairs, so it's kind of noisy. But again, grateful, because everything is drying out, and hopefully we won't deal with mold and all that stuff. But yeah, do what you need to do to take care of yourself, all right? So, anyway, if you don't know me, I'm Dee Dee, and I am a sound bowl practitioner. It's one of the things I love, sound bowls, and energy alchemist, intuitive, and basically just an old crone and elder, I would say. My spirit team really pushed me into starting this YouTube channel over a year ago, just to sit down and do like a stream of consciousness to hopefully provide insights, comfort, just a heart to heart, to know that you are not alone on this journey that we are on, because it has been a pretty tumultuous journey with moments of bliss and wonder, and we just need to be able to focus on our continued evolution, the ascension, raising our vibrations, getting through this with a sense of humor and an open heart and compassion and forgiveness. And in it all, just know that change is happening, change happens, and just got to go with the flow. And is it comfortable? Getting out of our comfort zone is good for us. Actually, it is good for us. It helps us rewire neurotransmitters that we get in a pattern, get in a rut. Although it's comfortable, we start dumbing ourselves down. So actually change has other benefits besides just overstimulating us. I keep trying to tell that to the kitty cats. They don't buy it. They're like, Mom, we don't like this change. Our routine, everything is different. Don't like it. But they're kitty cats and they adjust. We're humans. We adjust. So just being called to play the bowls for this moment, and then we'll see where, for the highest good, where the stream of consciousness may lead us. Keep breathing. Yeah. That's really what's assisted me through the last couple of days, and staying hydrated. Remember to stay hydrated. Get outside. Go see nature. Infuse with love, balance, whatever it is you wish to conscientiously ingest. So there's a couple of things that, one of the ways I know my spirit team does communicate with me is also by, showing, what do they call that? The feed, whatever pops up into my YouTube feed or whatever. Then I go, oh, okay. Listen to it, and when it resonates, I go, oh, thank you very much for this information. Couple of things, and this was again thanks to Mel Lawson. Really love her. She channels and lovely spirit. Are they both from Metatron? But anyway, something that I had not done before, but was channeled to her about protection. And again, when I say protection, do not go into a place of fear. It's just simply protecting our energetic field from the different kind of energetic manipulations that are still very, very present in this 3D atmosphere here. And again, don't create resistance by tensing up. The resistance, all that does is, whatever's in there already is then stuck. Go with the flow, but yet it's always very wise to set an intention of protection for the highest and greatest good. And pyramid. Wow, I mean, some of you may have already been doing this already, but to place a pyramid over yourself, visualize a pyramid. Visualize a pyramid over your car, over your house, over whatever, but that pyramid, and allow it to be whatever color. Don't get mental on it. Don't try and manipulate it and get it to be what, it's got to be this. Remember, we've talked about this, letting go of that need to control. Just the intention of visualizing a pyramid around you. Perhaps it's a golden one, perhaps it's titanium, or obsidian, or whatever. Let it be whatever it needs to be, because it's going to adjust depending on whatever is happening in the electromagnetic field, the biomagnetic field all around us. And we are at a time, I would say, that the words Custer's last stand came in. Okay, that's fair. If you want to view the darker, lower energies, they're at the last stand and pulling out all the stops, doing all these tricks. We just want to be protected. And it's a tool, that's all it is. Simply bring in and use the tools that are accessible without going into a place of fear. And if you did just go into a place of fear, acknowledge that. Ask, how, what was triggered in me, and maybe take a look at it, have a conversation with it, or journal. Bring love and compassion and forgiveness. Thank it for its information and the message. Integrate the wisdom, and then transmute, alchemize, and let that energy just disperse, so that you receive the information only, without the energy that lowers your vibrational field. And the quickest way to get out of fear is to think of something you are grateful for, or something or someone you love. That raises the vibration just like that. And in any situation. And believe me, I did that quite a bit over the last couple of days. If I found myself just leaning into it, then I go, boy, there's so much to be grateful for, and if it's significant, yes, allow yourself to experience it. Don't short circuit it, because this is the time of year, that 12/12, where we are really doing a final release of not just this lifetime, other lifetimes, other timelines that are coming up to be released, integrated, so that we may lift the vibration higher towards that ascension. Which, another thing that was coming in about timelines is, there are layers of timelines going on, and multiple timelines. So at any one time, I would always encourage us, set the intention, and you know me, I love to say, before your feet hit the floor in the morning, while you're in that quiet state of just waking up, before you jump up and start doing things, take that time to say hello to your body, hello to your team, to focus on what you are grateful for, and set an intention of being only in the highest timeline, for the highest and greatest good, the highest timeline, the original organic blueprint. So that assures that you are walking forward in light and in calm in the higher timeline. That being said, there are a number of us, and you'll be able to tell this, that yeah, we jump timelines, and that's okay, and that's perfect, because what the latest incarnation of this is that there are these different timelines and various layers, and that ultimately they are all going to merge into one timeline, and that is the ascension of the collective. Meanwhile, those of us operating maybe on perhaps a higher frequency, we do go and visit the other timelines to hold the light and to assist others in raising their vibration and lifting up maybe to a next timeline. And then we'll pop back up to the frequency that we're used to. And wherever ascending, wherever raising our frequency. But just know that we're going to do that. So you may be popping along and then have a couple of days where you're going, whoa, this is off. This is really weird. I don't feel like myself. Good possibility that you just popped into a timeline that you don't normally have that frequency for, and it's maybe a little bit lower, a little bit denser, but you are assisting others. And then bring yourself up. That is the latest, like I said, the latest incarnation of my understanding of what's happening with all the timeline jumping. But we are timeline jumping, and that's just the way it is. As we are all figuring this out, and we're all on different paths, we're all going vibrating at different frequencies, but we are all here to assist each other. So for whatever reason, that is what was coming forward to share with you. That plus the story, just know that together we are creating the new reality. And that, yes, indeed, that higher timeline exists, and even more. And that the collective consciousness is raising. The frequency is getting there. And ultimately, we will be able to manifest all that is on the higher timeline. This other lower timeline, the 3D consciousness, that denser layer that is filled with againstness and war and hatred and separateness, and it just hurts to even look at it. Just let it play out as it plays out. Observe, don't absorb. That's where the grounding, use all your tools, ground yourself, really connect with Mother Earth, send that gold energy down to clear out, to make sure that you are operating on the highest timeline and you've cleared out any old stuff. From your base of your spine, from the bottom of your feet, connect with Mother Earth, because she is ascending as well. As we all well know, looking at the different weather patterns, the volcanoes, the earthquakes, that is all Mother Earth purging and ascending, just like we are purging and ascending. So it's a wonderful idea to just, if you can, even just go put your hands on the ground and just let Mother Earth know you love her. and that you're with her and that we're in this together. So she will also be supporting us through all this. So grounded, remember to find that neutral place in the center of your head, that place where we observe from a place of compassionate detachment, sacred witnessing. Bringing in that cosmic gold energy, bringing in that earth energy, and letting it flow throughout. Focusing on your breath. Square breathing or whatever kind of breathing technique works for you that assists you in coming into a deep breath into your body. Because it's once we are in our body, then we can run that somatic scan. In our bodies, our energies in our bodies are what communicates with us, is how we read the energy, is how we will be able to assess truth from lies. What resonates with you as a viable, this action resonates with me. Being in the body and being in touch with how it feels within you will communicate what is right for each one of us. What is right for me may not be right for you. My path may be different than yours. I mean, of course it is. Everyone's path is different. But different tools or what you may decide your next action step, let it resonate. Now is not the time to force anything. We are beyond that. We must manifest everything forcefully. Come into that place of quiet and stillness and energetic and vibrationally raise the vibration to a match of what we wish to create. And always put that little disclaimer, this or something better for the highest good. Because we may have a vision, but it may not be the highest vision possible. So by all means, I always want something that is far greater than what my 3D mind, egoic state has visioned. Because we all are limited in what we know. So this or something greater for the highest and greatest good of all concerned. And hold that space. Allowing. We've got some key phrases that I've just gone through here, that the allowing. It's all well and good to, hold a vision, but we've got to also be able to allow it, and that means opening up to receive, and to receive the guidance from the energies around us, our angelic team, our spirit team, the celestial realms. Knowing that you are worthy. And if anything comes up for you regarding that, that's an old limiting belief, that you simply can look at it and find out what it has to share with you, bless it, and then release it and integrate the learnings. Because remember, we're still integrating. We are integrating. We are resetting our energies continually. Any of this makes sense? I don't know. I think I'll go ahead and check with the oracle cards, see if my spirit team wants to produce a further messaging for the highest, greatest good. If you are liking my videos, please be sure to like it, subscribe, and share, and check the links below, because I do sound bowls. I'm doing somatic what previously known as chakra dance, we are changing the name of it so that it's not so scary. Because some people, if you put the term dance, they go, I don't want to dance. It's somatic, set and flow is what we're doing. We're releasing, and it's so fun. But anyway, that will be in the link below as well. So, enough said. Okay, Starseed Oracle decided it wants to chat with us. Yay! Make sure you're staying hydrated, everyone. I don't know, for some reason those came in again. Starseed Oracle, Rebecca Campbell, and the words that were coming in, the images that were coming in is be aware of the sun. Just be, okay, these guys. We'll keep going. The energy of the sun and all the light codes, and just when you have that chance to get outside, to enjoy your relationship with the sun. The sun and the earth. Remember, as above, so below. That's a sentient force, light force. Words more to come came in, because my mind is just kind of drawing a blank. I'm trying to make sense. Nothing does make sense on this 3D level. That's the thing. Is we if you're like me at all, it's like I really want to make sense of things so that I can explain or do that, and words truly are inadequate because it's an energy. It's a knowing. So please trust yourselves when you get that knowing that sometimes you're not going to find a word level for it, but you will have integrated the message, the information, and you may or may not ever be able to put it to this 3D word level, but most certainly on an energetic level. And once we are able to, once the veil is thin enough, we'll be communicating more telepathically. And that will be, I'm sure that will be very helpful. Okay, we had something. Oh. Okay. Back with the protection again. I love this. Star Brothers. Horus energy. Protection, loyalty, safety, trust. I feel this card just vibrating throughout. No matter what may come to be, know, my dears, that you are protected. You are divinely guided. We are here. We are here with you, always protecting you, always guiding you. You are safe. Focus not on the destruction, not on what is dissolving and going away, but hold your focus on what is being created, what is manifesting, trusting. There is more going on behind the scenes than you can possibly know, or that you are capable of knowing. But do trust that the divine is present in all actions, in all that is revealed, in all that is disclosed. You are safe, you are secure, you are surrounded in love. And in all things rise above. Choose that higher perspective. Rise above it. Do not absorb, do not get sucked into, come back in and lift yourself up and view that which is going on from that higher place, knowing and trusting in the divine. I just was curious to see what Rebecca had to say. Yeah. You're more protected than you can imagine. You are being called to open to receiving a new level of support now, whether it's from those in your life or from the benevolent beings you are connected with. I want you to have a new experience of life on earth. I want you to feel deeply secure and safe, even if you're going through a difficult time. Hand over your fears to them. See the Star Brothers as an opportunity to let in more love. Stay open to receiving greater levels of support than you can ever imagine, both in this world and beyond. Call in your team of loyal protectors and supporters, both physically and energetically. They want you to learn to soften through life's ups and downs, and to learn to open your heart, especially when it wants to harden. How can you open yourself up to receiving more support? Timely. Yes, with all that is going on, the human tendency would be to shut down and protect by hardening the heart, by shutting down. The challenge and the growth and the evolution comes in allowing our hearts to remain open. Sometimes, yes. Sometimes our hearts have to break open. Allow the openness and trust that in that breaking open, that greater, purer love is present. As above, so below, that we are being so divinely, celestially, galactically, energetically protected and guided as we open our hearts, open our minds, stay open, invoking protection to be able to feel the safety and the security. Trust in your ability to be the calm in the storm, and keep coming back to your center, that divine place of love and openness and forgiveness and compassion. Let that ride out. Let whatever's happening happen. You come back to your source here, knowing that you are divinely protected and connected to the information. Direct source, direct link to the higher wisdom that actually already resides within you. The words that are coming in are, yes, the trials may be turbulent and chaotic, yet remember that you are the calm, the light, the way shower, the peaceful one, the way of the peaceful warrior. Your vibration, your light changes everything. One light at a time. From my heart to yours, thank you. Be well. Keep trusting. Stay grounded. Stay hydrated. Be blessed. The divine in me recognizes the divine in you. So be it. Namaste.